don't have things prepared in little bowls. It's normally all over the kitchen, but isn't this lovely that it's all prepared? So I actually use the organic frozen blueberries just because they're always there available for me and I can just pull them out. So once again, if I'm time poor and I haven't been to the markets, I've always got them. So I've just put in a cup of the blueberries there. Now this is my starter culture. So the Culture Wellness starter cultures, they come as a food base. So they're dairy free, they're based in coconut. So we use the coconut cream. So if you've got any allergies or issues to dairy, these are absolutely right for you. And I have previously made a batch of our coconut yogurt and I've kept a cup from that batch and I'm going to use that to start up another batch. Now this one that I made is banana and vanilla. So I've got this beautiful banana taste through it and obviously the vanilla beans there. So I'm going to pop that starter in there. Now when you buy your culture for the first time, it'll come in the bag and then you would just rip the bag open and just pop it in. So it's that simple and you would use the whole thing, so a whole cup.
And when you buy the culture, you can buy it from your website?
Yeah, so culturewellness.com. We use the I Am coconut cream because it doesn't have any crap in it, so it is really important. The cultures do not like preservatives, fillers, guar gum. The cultures don't like it and we don't like it. So we've had the most amount of success with the I Am one. It gives a beautiful, thick, creamy yogurt. So
did we see that on your website as well?
That just spat in my face. Yes, yeah. So you'll have that there.
So if that's not in your local supermarket, then you can get that online.
Yeah. And then in your local supermarket, you might see the 270ml ones, and they're fine too. You would just need more of them. And then I'm putting this into a Thermomix, but I have lots of friends that then just stir it through. They might not blitz it at all. They use, Vitamixes. It really doesn't matter. You don't have to have a Thermomix to make the yogurt. This is just what I'm using. So bear with me for 2 secs. I'm just going to whip this up so I can get the nice colour.
There's some yogurt in your kitchen.
Yeah. Come on, just whip into a handstand.
You love your handstand.
I'm excited about them at the moment. It was my big fear thing was handstands, so that's why I'm all pumped about them. Alrighty, I have a glass jar here. Very important to use glass. If you put it in plastic, these cultures are so active, they will eat away the plastic, which means then you will start eating plastic when you eat your yogurt. So please use a glass jar and check out the flavour. Sorry, the colour. So that's obviously the blueberries there. Alrighty. I have left enough space, and anyone who follows Culture Wellness, or now when you start following us, you will see hilarious photos of people taking the lid off and stuff just going everywhere and things coming out, and I've had beetroot on the roof and all sorts. So fill it up, but please leave space, and then it's vital that you have a really tight lid and then it goes on really tightly. The fermenting process does not like oxygen, and so that's why we have the lid on tightly, to get rid of that oxygen. Depending on the weather is how long you will ferment it for. So it's quite cool up here at the moment. So I'll ferment this out sitting on the bench for probably 24 hours at the moment. In the middle of summer, it can be as quick as 12 hours. And so how would you know when it's ready? You taste it and it will be tart, it will be tangy. There won't be that taste of any of the sugar from the beetroot or the blueberries or sugar from the coconut. So it really is like it fizzes on your tongue. So that's very important. So leave it on the bench. Once it's ready, you put it into the fridge, and then when you go to serve it, you'll just stir it around and then serve it.
And how long would that last for?
3 to 6 months. So it's a living food, awesome. So it lasts for a very long time.
The kids love it.
Yeah. And then the next thing is to make your next batch, you would take a cup like I had at the start, this one here. You would take a cup of that, put it in there to start your next batch. and then another cup to start your next batch. So you do that 5-6 times, and then you need to get a new culture because they just change their bacterial content and the structure of it. So yeah, get a new one. And then how you serve it is how your family enjoys it. So most kids aren't used to tart, they're not used to tangy, and they're not used to all of the senses that are part of our taste buds. So you might want to put that into ice block molds. You might want to start with their regular yogurt that they're used to now and just put a little teaspoon in that and stir it through and start to make the changes.
Put it in a smoothie?
Yep, put it in a smoothie. Yeah, so there's lots of ways that you can hide it. Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So if you want to check out more or get yourself some and go do some shopping online, do you want to give your website details?
Yes, so it's kulturedwellness.com. So that's with a K for kulturedwellness.com. And for lots of inspiration on, because what you can then make from these cultures is actually, it's a lot of fun. So we have an Instagram where we share lots of that, and also on Facebook for recipes.
Same again, Kultured Wellness.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy to find you.
Yes, yes.
So follow along.